Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. If you're seeing my face for the first time, is welcome. Guys, on my channel, we basically talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of gossip, and just talk about life generally, guys. You know what? I feel like I've been consistent. In the last 3 weeks, I've been putting up one video one week, and I'm just really happy. Thank you guys for watching. The views are not there yet, but obviously they're getting better. I understand. I've been away from YouTube for a very long time, so it's alright for YouTube to not show people my video. It's fine. If I show them that I'm consistent, I feel like they'll start showing my video to more people. Obviously, I'm in the UK right now, and there's loads of other couples, other people that have moved to the UK, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that has noticed a few things I'm going to talk about, right, in this video. Anyways, before we get into the video, if you haven't followed me or subscribed, now is the time to subscribe. You can't just be coming to watch my video and not subscribe. It don't make sense. Okay? And not only subscribe, I feel like you need to turn on the notification to see when my video drops. Just because I've been away from YouTube for a very long time, you might need to turn on the notification, else you wouldn't know when I post new videos. So if you want to be updated, see my videos, please subscribe and turn on the notification. Yeah, without much ado, let's obviously get into the video, right? So guys, I personally feel like these things are things that people need to talk about more, and I know that a lot of people have felt the way I'm feeling or probably share the same opinion with me, but it's something that is not generally said. I feel like people don't actually prepare a lot of people for the emotional states that you might be in when you come into the UK. Back in the days when I used to come and visit and tell my friends that, oh my god, I'm looking forward to moving to the UK, there was many things they used to tell me that it was just far-fetched to me because I just could not understand. I was not in the system. But I feel like coming here has really put me in a place where I've had that inner retrospect. I've had the opportunity to actually witness and experience a lot of things, and it's really changed my views about a lot of situations in life. So personally, today I'll be talking about couples in the UK. If you're with a partner and you've come to the UK, I feel like there's things that you need to expect. And the good thing about expecting something is when it happens, you kind of know how to work through it, if that makes sense. I wish people were more informed about how the UK or generally foreign countries run, so that when couples come to these countries, they find it easier to navigate their life. I think number one that couples need to consider before moving to the UK is you need to understand that the time and attention might not be the same. The reason is because unlike Nigeria, most people in Nigeria work 9 to 5, but in the UK, there's people that work 9 to 3, there's people that work 7 to 4, there's people that, and then let's not even talk about people that are doing care, that work all night. It's going to be a struggle to have your partner's time and attention. I was speaking to one of my friends one day, and a friend was basically telling him that he and his wife literally sometimes they don't see each other for 4 days. And when it means that they don't see each other, it doesn't actually mean that oh my god, we don't see each other, because obviously they sleep in the same house. But you know, when you see each other a whole day, you talk to each other, have time together, go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. In the UK, it's mostly not like that. Sometimes when the husband is waking up, that's when the wife is literally going to work, or coming back from work. It's just ridiculous. So things like that, it might affect the couple's time and attention for each other, and it just makes you guys almost feel like housemates or strangers. People that are working 9 to 5 with their partner, they don't even know what God has done for them in this country, because most people work shifts. Even when you're not even working shifts, sometimes you have to work on certain weekends and stuff like that. So it's just really crazy. I'm not going to lie. It's one of the craziest things that will be a shocker for couples when they come. The fact that two of you might not be working around the same time, and you probably would not see each other often, because you're working in the morning and your partner is working in the night, it's really difficult. It's one of the things that couples will struggle with the most when they come to the UK. But I just wish that people talked about that more and just make people understand that like this is what the life is here. I feel like when people hear more about that, it kind of prepares them for what they're about to experience. Because some people literally just come to the UK and next thing their wife has found a job in care, they have found a job as security, but it's going to be so difficult to see eye to eye on so many things because there's not even time to there's not even opportunity to discuss. And let's not even talk about couples that have kids. That is even worse. Do you understand? So I feel like one of the things that couples, especially Nigerian couples, traditional Nigerian couples that have worked and lived in Nigeria all their life, moving to the UK or abroad, that's one of the problems that you're definitely going to face. Your time and your attention for each other will be like, if it was like 10, you'd probably be like at 3, sorry, because you just don't have the time. I think number 2 that comes as a shocker for couples when they move to the UK would be sharing bills. I'm not even gonna lie. I've always been of the opinion of supporting my partner even before I moved to the UK, but that was because of like my personality. The way African homes are like really, the way my house, for example, growing up, I don't really think my mom did a lot supporting like the house as far, because I always lived in my father's house from time, like my daddy had a house that was built. I think most of the things my mom did was like food, stuff like that, and I still saw my dad like give my mom major like money to like run the house, stuff like that. I remember when she would go to the market and just buy loads of stuff. So growing up, that's literally what I saw. But it doesn't mean that like that's what limited, that was like, I wasn't limited to that because my mom was still working. My mom was a teacher growing up. She had a shop, so I knew that she had like our own money, even though she wasn't giving me a lot of money growing up. But when I started working, I remember the first conversation that I had with my current partner about like sharing bills. It was about, I think it was about 2017, 2018. I remember swearing by my words that I would never share bills with any man. That why the hell would I share bills with you? If I'm sharing bills with you, then I can as well just live by myself. But I think like growing up, earning money and actually seeing that I can pay for myself and just realizing that if I was alone, I'll probably pay the bills. So if I'm living with you, why would I want to live rent free, life free, food free? I don't know. I feel like for me, it was just that realization that I could actually do better for myself. That's why I started supporting my partner a lot in house chores, in like house bills and stuff. But I think coming to the UK has a system that still recognizes everybody as individuals. Like even when you're renting, like they would not say Mr. and Mrs. No, like they would literally like put your names in a tenancy agreement. Even when you're like, so many things recognizes like people as individuals. So the system already automatically doesn't even acknowledge that it's possible that somebody is paying all the bills in the house just because of the way the system is run. You would find yourself renting a house and the council tax will be like for the household, and they would expect that you guys are splitting it together because you're both working, you know. So things like that are things that would shock an average Nigerian couple, because an average Nigerian woman just wants to like stay at home, take care of her kids, and her husband does all the jobs. But the UK doesn't really allow that. I feel like that's the second thing that will shock like an average Nigerian couple. I feel like the culture shock of like the general lifestyle, the lack of submission. I don't want to say lack of submission because it's not like you're supposed to submit, but we have a very, like, the system is very flexible. Like people are like just not as respectful as we probably would have been in like the African country. Yeah, you see people smoking with their father-in-law and stuff. Probably not a lot of people are confident enough to do that in front of their father-in-law in Nigeria. Like you see, like I read one story one time about one woman that brought her husband and 3 kids to the UK, and the guy used to literally like give her the beating of her life back when they were in Nigeria. But suddenly, immediately they moved to the UK, she was like, nah, she's not gonna take that anymore. She made sure she took him to the police station, stuff like that. Apparently, it's a very sad story. The guy actually ended up killing the lady. It's a story I saw on YouTube. I can put the link in this video. But what am I saying? Like, when you come here, you realize that like you actually don't have to like be so submissive or like take a lot of bullshit, because the system kind of works. They will listen to you if you want to like report abuse and stuff like that, because it's one of like women and children and old people are like the priorities in this system. They really protect women to an extent. It's really, you feel really like shielded, protected and stuff, unlike when you're in Africa. So for a woman that is used to like being put down, asked to be quiet and stuff, I feel like you come to a country like this and you just become more bold. So sometimes that might strike your partner as not being submissive. So I think it's things like that. Even like cooking, like I said, like remember when we talked about time management, even things like cooking, you know, in Nigeria, like it's the women's duty to always cook. But you come to a country like this and you just realize, oh, I've been at work all day, like I'm working all night. You're at home now, you should be the one to do cooking. Like it's just the gender, like it's just the culture shock of like how the gender stuff like just shifts, because you see partners cooking, cleaning and doing stuff that you primarily think is a woman's job. Another thing that actually hits couples when they come to this country is the pressure of visa, guys. Most couples come here for schooling, right? So when you come here and you see how tough, guys, imagine managing time management, culture shock, paying bills, and then before you know it, 1 year is up or 1 year and a half is up. Like that pressure of like finding work, it just almost makes you, it's really hard to stay like a very happy, committed, loving couple in this country. I feel like more couples need to know that when you come here, you might go through like tough times. I know that there's tough times everywhere, but I mean, Africa is different. In Nigeria, you can go to your family, like once you've paid your rent 1 year, like you relax. But yeah, you're constantly paying bills. So that pressure of like finding like job, finding that balance. We've not even spoken about people that have to think about caring for their kids or caring for their parents back home, or like it's just really hectic. Just to sum up the video, guys, I just wanted to come here and chat to you guys that, you know, if you have friends that are like married in the UK or like just living, I don't know how the US life is, to be honest. I haven't really visited the US before. I'm planning to go there this year, fingers crossed. But I'm thinking it's going to be similar, because I know they pay their bills monthly as well, do stuff almost the same way they do in the UK. It's just really hard to be like a committed, loving, happy couple. Like, I mean, there's people that are doing it. I'm not gonna sit down here and say, oh, there's no people that are happy and stuff. But I'm just saying that it's really hard. And people, I feel like when people are thinking to migrate, they just think about the good aspect, like, oh, I'm gonna be in a cute white house, I'm gonna like be able to like shop, you know, all the stores that I like, or they just think about like the positives. They don't really sit down to think about like the negatives and how much more work and trust and hope in God you have to like put. Yeah, anyways, guys, I'm trying so hard to be very, very committed to my YouTube once again, because I feel like I'm having that inspiration again. I've gotten a new job that is really relaxing and allows me, I don't work any on weekends at all, so that is amazing, and finish really early in the day. Is it really early now? Yeah, quite early. I start late, finish. That's what I'm saying about shifts. Like, I no longer do 9 to 5. My work now sometimes is 9 to 5, sometimes it's 10 to 6. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just really crazy in this country. But I'm just happy. At least I have a new job that I feel like I'm positively like contributing to the business growth. And it just gives me time to do things that I love. I'm in a like better space now, so I'm hoping to be more like consistent on YouTube. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree with me? Do you think couples need to like consider some things before also moving to the UK and basically prepare themselves for like tough times like this? So if you don't prepare yourself for tough times like this, I feel like these are starter packs for like issues in the UK, and that's why you see couples come to the UK and next thing you see they're divorcing, they're separated, they're fighting, because it's not easy. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Until next week. Bye. Actually, guys, before I go, I was wondering, is there like a type of video that you guys want to see from me? So I'm just not sitting down here doing what I feel like you guys want to see, just so you guys will watch. Can you guys like, if possible, like tell me what you guys want to see on my channel? So I think I want to start doing what you guys want to watch. So if you guys will be kind enough to just like drop me a comment, just telling me what next you want to see. That will be next week Saturday or Sunday. I'll be very happy to shoot it actually. Bye guys.